Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Empowering Morning Conversation, session number 472. So on this wonderful occasion, nice weather outside and everything, let's have a great meeting, let's have a great day. And I want to start with a statement. And the statement is that if you're not adding value, you are adding cost. If you're not adding value, you are adding cost. So I heard this statement many years ago in a training program I attended myself when I was working for a multinational company. If you're not adding value, you are adding cost. So two questions started coming into my mind. One, what value am I adding? And the second question that came to my mind was, what is the cost I'm incurring? So if I'm working for an organization and I'm not adding value, I'm adding cost, no? Because my presence in that company costs the company money. They have to pay me my salary, they have to give me the infrastructure to work. So they're spending money on me, so that's fine. I understand. If it's a company that I'm working for, or if it's my own company, then I can understand that. But what about life? If I'm not adding value, I'm adding cost. So I started thinking, so what is the meaning of adding value to my life? Number one. And the second question is, what is the cost I'm incurring by not doing anything in my life or not doing anything worthwhile? Because even to exist and to live, it is costing me money, it is costing me time, and time is my most expensive resource, by the way. People don't seem to realize this. The time is our most expensive resource. सबसे महंगी चीज जो हमारे पास है वो हमारा टाइम है. So if we are not using that time to add value to the world, to add value to life, then we are only adding cost. What is a parasite? A parasite is the one who only takes, but he never gives anything. So he's only costing something. He's not adding any value. So even if you see there are certain parasites that they add value to the host organism. If you see these cows, you will always have this little bird sitting on it like a parasite. But the bird cleans up all the insects from this animal. So it's adding value in some way or the other. So if you think about this question, am I adding value to my life or am I adding only cost? Then what will you discover? So I want you guys to think on this, and I'd love to hear some answers from you all. What do you think? If you're not adding value, you're adding cost to your life. So you can think of what value can I add to my life, to my family, to life in general. And what is the cost that I'm paying if I'm not adding any value to anything? Yeah, Sahu Saab, you wish to say something? What is the cost you are incurring in life? Your time is passing. Time is your most valuable resource that you have. What are you spending your time on? Are you spending it on adding value to your life? So every morning when you come to Empowering Morning Conversations, we say, either you are living a life of survival or you are creating your life. So this survival life, how much does it allow you to add value to anything? You're only doing stuff which you have to do, na?
Ready to pair. Go to the pairing menu on your device.
So think about that. When you are in the default mode, when you're in the survival mode, you're only doing something which you have to do. जो आपको मजबूरी है. You have to do that. So if you are working for a company, they force you to add some value there, otherwise you won't have a job, right? They have systems and processes to make sure that you are delivering. On the other hand, there are people who will contribute over and above whatever they are asked to do. They want to really add value because they are not the ones who will do only what they are supposed to do. They will do what they choose to do. So question for everybody. What cost are you incurring by not fully using your time to add value in your life? Are you adding value or are you adding cost? And this question came up to me because I keep asking this question to myself every morning. Are you adding value or adding cost? I was just telling Kunan today कि कल लोगों ने मुझे मेरी औकात दिखा दी. So you think about that. So who's the one to start this conversation with us? Are you adding value or are you adding cost? The more value you add, the more you will be regarded. See, everything is not valued in terms of money only. Yes, Reddy Garu.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
To a certain extent, I'm adding value to my life. But if in my personal life, definitely I'm not adding value, sir.
Well, let's look at it. Now, you are a very modest man, I must say that. You are adding the value. How many employees you have?
I have about 75 people, sir.
So are you not adding value to their life by giving them a decent salary and meaningful employment? Are you not adding value to your family by giving them a very comfortable home and a very nice lifestyle? You're adding value.
Yes, sir. But I feel that I'm not adding value to the full extent, what I'm supposed to.
Good. So if you have to add more value, then you'll have to do some more thinking, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great. So if you finish your thinking, you let us know.
Sure, sir.
On the group or something like that.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, so it's a good thing to, wake up our mind and ask this question, don't you think?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing it, Reddy Garu. Yeah, who next? Who is next? So I tell you, Kunan, in another 1 minute, we will close this meeting. We will close means we will not allow any more people to come inside. Okay? That is the cutoff time from now on. Those who join by 7:10, they're welcome. Otherwise, they'll not be allowed in. Yes, Priya ji.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So I think I'm not adding value to my life. There are a lot of things I should work on, and I'm not doing it.
Okay, so what are those things and are you going to start doing it?
Yes, I'm making a planner today onwards and working it according. So, for example, looking for jobs, more jobs, and giving bars to a lot of people.
That will be adding value also. And if you reflect, Priya ji, if you reflect on your 1 year spent in this job that you're doing, did you add value? or only you were drawing a salary?
A lot
So
of
don't
time I
answer
felt
me. Don't answer me. Think about it. Because if you added more value, they'll never let you go.
yeah,
See, value is not only what you think you are adding value. The people to whom you are supposed to be adding value, they should also think so, na? आपको लग रहा है मैं बहुत वैल्यू ऐड कर रही हूं, उनको नहीं लग रहा, तो भी बात नहीं बनेगी, है कि नहीं? So thank you for sharing.
okay, yeah.
Start thinking. Send me a private message if you realize कि अभी और मुझे क्या करना चाहिए. Good morning, Abhinav. Thanks to see you back after missing sessions for 2-3 days. Thank you, Gunan.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
So, I think I'm adding value to the lives of others, and others are also adding life to my value, but I'm not too sure if I'm adding value to my life. The question is very tricky. मुझे लगता है मैं अपने लिए ग्रेड नहीं कर पाया.
तो if I'm adding value, देखिए, you think you are adding value to people's lives, maybe you are, but sometimes they may think, na. Like once I remember a long time back, I told my late wife, I'm doing all these things because I love you. And she said, where is the evidence of that?
Yes. Yeah.
See, you are saying I'm contributing to them. They may say, where is the evidence of that?
Yeah. They may say.
Right? Why would they say that? Second question is, you are saying, I don't know if I'm adding value to my life. So that means you have some in your mind, some standard, है ना? एक ऑब्जेक्टिव है कि अगर मैं ऐसा करता था लाइफ में, तो मैंने अपने आप के लिए वैल्यू ऐड करी होती. एंड इफ आई आस्क यू क्यों नहीं करी, तो आपका आंसर होगा बिकॉज. So अभी भी, I mean, how old are you now, Abhinav? 55?
I'm going to be 55 on 13th of August.
Wow.
Very soon, yeah.
So at the age of 55, you can decide, बहुत हो गया. Now I'm going to add value. Then how will you do that?
So मुझे ना, sorry, हम सबका मैं टाइम ले रहा हूँ कि मुझे पता ही नहीं कि how to ascertain की लाइफ, see दूसरों की लाइफ में, see whether they know it or they don't know it, पता लग जाता है कि when you are adding life for it, ठीक है. बट और दूसरे जब मेरी लाइफ में वैल्यू ऐड करते हैं तो आई एम प्रेजेंट टू, जैसे यू आर एडिंग वैल्यू टू माय लाइफ, ठीक है. ऑल द पीपल प्रेजेंट इन ईएमसी आर एडिंग वैल्यू टू माय लाइफ. तो ये मुझे क्लियरली पता है. अब चाहे कोई माने चाहे ना माने, मेरे दिल को लगता है कि हाँ जी वैल्यू ऐड हुई है मेरी जिंदगी में, और मैंने ही ऐड करी है उनकी जिंदगी में लाइफ, ठीक है. और कई बार तो आप ऑफिस में हंस के मुस्कुरा के एनर्जेटिक रहते, करिश्मेटिक रह के वैल्यू ऐड करते हो, राइट. तो वो दिखाई देता है और लोग पूछते हैं, अरे यार वेयर वर यू यस्टरडे, बिकॉज आई डोंट, मेरी कंपनी में 10 ही लोग होंगे, बट जहां मैं काम करता हूँ तो 300 लोग हैं. तो दूसरे लोग मुझे बताते हैं, यार अभिनव, हाउ कम यू आर सो पॉपुलर, एवरीबॉडी इज आस्किंग कल अभिनव जी कहाँ थे, कल अभिनव कहाँ थे. लेकिन ना ये जो कंसेप्ट है ना, एडिंग वैल्यू टू माय लाइफ, इज ये आई एम लाइक जीरो अबाउट इट, आई हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट इट.
And then you start thinking ना, कहीं ना कहीं हमें पता होता है कि मुझे क्या चाहिए. See, nobody can come and tell you how you can add value to your life, na? And I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not in your life, na? I'm a part of your life, but I'm not your life, na? So only you know कि भाई अभी सब कुछ कर लिया. You notice कि जो चीजें करनी पड़ती हैं वो आपने कर ली.
हाँ.
Now you are free to choose whatever you want. That is why I keep saying live a life of choice, na? Again, you are trying to decide what is the right way and what is the wrong way, और क्या करूं क्या नहीं करूं. Why don't you make a choice? This is how I want to add value to my life, and you start working on it. So what do you want? You want money, you want name, you want fame. You want respect, you want love. What is it you want that will make you feel that, okay, I've added value to my life? हर आदमी की जरूरतें अलग होती हैं ना.
करेक्ट.
So for me,
तो सुगी वो बहुत सोचना पड़ेगा इसके ऊपर. हाँ, बहुत सोचना
बहुत
पड़ेगा.
ज्यादा नहीं सोचना पड़ेगा. आंसर होता है, बहुत ऊपर ही है. इट इज नॉट कि ये सोने की खाई है, खान है और बहुत गहरा खोदने से निकलेगा. इट माइट बी देयर राइट ऑन द सरफेस, एंड बिकॉज इट इज देयर ऑन द सरफेस यू डोंट सी इट. आप खोजने निकले
I
हो.
think acknowledgement, when I get acknowledgement, तो मुझे लगता है हाँ मेरी लाइफ में मेरी वैल्यू ऐड हुई लाइफ में.
तो ठीक है, सिर्फ हंसी मजाक से लोगों को खुश करने से भी तो एक्नॉलेजमेंट मिल रही है ना, फिर और क्या चाहिए. चलो, वी कैन डिस्कस दिस एट लेंथ व्हेन यू बुक अ कोचिंग सेशन विद मी.
ठीक है.
क्योंकि इस सेशन में इससे ज्यादा मैं आपको कोच नहीं कर पाऊंगा. अदरवाइज सब लोग
Correct.
बोलेंगे कि सारा
get that.
अभिनव को दे दिया, हमको नहीं दिया.
ऐसी क्या खास बात है उसमें? हाँ,
खास बात तो है, बट यू नो, सो थैंक यू. थिंक अबाउट इट
ओके, आई विल थिंक अबाउट इट.
and you can always share it tomorrow अगर याद आ जाए. So as I was saying to you before, one of the most, see, if you want to add value, you have to use one of your most important resources. And when I'm telling you, you are adding your cost, I'm saying that because you're wasting your valuable resource. एक valuable resource होता है पैसा, which you may be wasting on all sorts of things, but not to add value. एक businessman पैसा invest करता है. When he invests that money, he creates a business which adds value to the life of so many people. That is called using the resource wisely. So what resource you have? Another one, which is even more valuable than money. And that is called time. Energy. All right. So if you don't have a system to manage your time, if you don't have a system to manage yourself, then you will end up only doing urgent work. You understand? Urgent work वो होता है जो करना पड़ता है जब सिर पे आती है तो. But if you have a system to manage yourself, and if you have a system to manage your time, which is the most important resource, then you will be able to add more value to your life. This is what I think. And having said that, yesterday, Kunan was sharing with you a particular system that he follows. So I have asked him to share with you the system that he follows, that how you can manage yourself, how you can manage your time, so that you can add maximum value to your people, to your company, to your employers, to your family, and to everybody. But if you don't manage this resource properly, you will not add value to anybody. So over to you, Kunan.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Till yesterday we missed you, but it was interesting conversation with all. So very good morning once again, one and all. And yesterday discussion we had together about the question what sir had asked, what can you accomplish more, or what exactly you are doing to accomplish more. So, and today's topic what sir had put in the WhatsApp group was managing self for accomplishment. And as sir rightly explained, we do have the resources. So I have prepared few slides, sir. I would like to just share quickly, and we'll take this conversation forward. And also I would like to remind myself and to those who are watching this session, Empowering Morning Conversation with Sukhdeepak Malwai on YouTube, what exactly we do and what is the purpose. And if you have not subscribed yet, please like and subscribe so that You will keep on getting the latest videos on all powerful topics what Sudeepak Malwai, from his experience of 35 plus years of transforming people, will be keep on providing every day. So make it sure that you subscribe and like so that you keep on getting the powerful informations and the tools and techniques to accomplish whatsoever you want to accomplish. So I'll share my screen and then we will take this forward. Just a moment. Give me a moment. Share the screen. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen. Anyone? Yeah, got it. So once again, welcome to Empowering Morning Conversation with Sudeepak Malwai. And what do we do here every morning, as you can see on the screen, is that we prepare ourselves with this statement of stop blaming, start living. Because Sudeepak sir has always told us that habitually we have our thought pattern to blame something or someone. That's what he calls the default mode. So he emphasized that stop blaming and start living. That's a very powerful message, very deep. We have to keep on thinking what exactly is that, and we have to be aware what exactly I am blaming at any particular moment. And then we have to shift from blaming to living. And every morning we discuss with the intention of shifting ourselves from default mode of blaming, reacting, resisting, finding the reasons of not getting the things done for me or accomplishing the things what I want to get it. So we shift from default to create mode, where Sudeepak Malwai gives us the tools, the techniques, all the learning points to ensure that we can create, because we do have the power. And the most important thing is we all, wherever we are living, are always bombarded with the negativity of the people or the situation or many things. I'm sure you all are experiencing every day. So we dissipate the negativity and we keep on looking for possibilities with complete focus, energy, and we ensure that we choose, we don't decide, waste time on that by being judgmental, but we be non-judgmental, choose and create powerfully and live up our life so that ultimately we get ease, joy, and glory. So this is what is the objective of our life purpose in a particular way. The ideal life also we are looking for is nothing but life full of ease, joy, and glory. So today's topic, if you can see on the screen, it's all about managing self for accomplishment. Now, in this topic, if you see, there are three powerful words. The first is managing. So managing what? That's the question I was thinking. When we say managing self for accomplishment, what exactly we are talking about managing? And the second word is self. So what is self? Who exactly am I? And accomplishment. So I'll need your attention and focus on these three important words so that we can take away certain important learnings, as Mr. Sudeepak explained, that ultimately we have to get something done in our life. So just a quick question, if you can identify this gentleman on the screen, anyone? Who is this gentleman? Any idea? You can unmute yourself and answer. Very famous gentleman, and only on 26th of July.
Any clue, sir? Could I answer any clue?
He is an author and Nobel Prize winner. 26th July was his birth anniversary. Very famous personality, and we always listen from experts about him, his quotations and all.
Is he Arthur Miller by any chance?
He's an author, but the name what you are telling is not the correct one.
Yeah.
Is he alive,
Sure,
sir?
correct.
No, he's not alive.
Ernest Hemingway?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so he is George Bernard Shaw. Very famous, very popular, and in one way, he had created a value for all of us in a big way. That's what Sukhdeep Malvi sir was talking about. So this kind of person, George Bernard Shaw, and you must be knowing the names what you mentioned, they had created the real value for the humanity, and they left a legacy behind. And still today, we are remembering him because he had created the real value. So George Bernard Shaw, he speaks about something very powerful, which I would like to share with you on the screen. He said that the people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want. And if they can't find them, make them. And this is what Sukhdeep sir was talking about, the creation of value. So just imagine the person, Nobel Prize winner, famous author, contributed to the humanity to the best possible way with his experience of his life, his experience of understanding, managing, knowing the people. He said that the people who get on this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want. And if they can't find them, make them. And this is what Empowering Morning Conversations purpose is. Stop blaming, start living. And by being the possibility seekers, and possibilities are what? It's nothing but something which are not available, but we do all have the power, we do all have the potential, we do all have the capabilities to create them. So once we shift from default mode to create mode by becoming possibility seekers, we can make the circumstances whatsoever we are looking for to create value for self and others. So very powerful statement, and I will request you all to please make a note of this. And this is what every day, every morning, in the Empowering Morning Conversations with Sukhdeep Malvi sir, we are keep on getting the message. We are keep on getting the clue. We are keep on getting the tools. We are keep on getting the techniques so that we get empowered to create the circumstances whatsoever we are looking for. Now, I would like you all to have some moments of introspection. And if you can see on the screen, there are a couple of questions. And look into these questions and ask yourself, are you really happy with what you have achieved in life and work so far? Let me repeat. Are you really happy with what you have achieved in life and work so far? This is what Mr. Sukhdeepak was talking about, the value creation. Do you still think that you have not created the value yet, as Abhinav was talking? And do you want to accomplish more? Ask yourself. Are there things in life that you have always wanted to do, but never quite got round to? We all have desires, we all have ambitions, we all want to do more. But what are the things? Are still there are certain things in life which you wanted always, but you couldn't do that, you couldn't get it? And also ask this question that, are there opportunities you have not taken yet? I remember once Sukdeepak sir was talking about that the possibilities are everywhere. It's endless, but we don't look for that. So are there opportunities you haven't taken yet? So if we introspect, if we ask these questions, you will get some answers for sure. Now, moving forward, close your eyes for a few moments and think. Close your eyes and think what you cannot accomplish. Close your eyes and think what you cannot accomplish. And if you got the answer, you can open your eyes and please do share so that we can take this conversation forward. If you got the answer, you can open your eyes. Anyone can raise your hand, unmute yourself, and do let us know what you cannot accomplish. Anyone? Anyone can share. So raise your hand and just share what you cannot accomplish. What you cannot accomplish. If you got the answer, please do share what you cannot accomplish. I can't see the raise hand. If you have raised your hand, Venkatesh ji, please go ahead.
Actually, this is comparing with others. Means generally we do when we call an achievement. It is comparing with the others and comparing with ourselves of the past, like our growth and all. So to a certain extent, we all have achieved whatever could be achieved under the circumstances which were there. We did not create any circumstances putting in an effort that this could have been done better. Like when I was in service, I devoted totally to the banking sector and I worked for the salary they have given. Though I did a master's in philosophy and also LLB, I didn't use this LLB or philosophy, though I went to university for 3 years, 2 years and all. I had a lot of knowledge, but actually I didn't share my knowledge with anybody or I didn't put proper use of it. So to think that whether opportunities I could take, I can take and all, it all depends like whether it should be done, it has to be done, whether you regret not doing it. Because we are not, at my age, we are not certain about our future, how long we live, what we do and all. So the day we live. So taking a, what you call as a static view, we think that, yes, to the circumstances, we have done whatever best we could do, like looking after those who are dependent on us and other things, and doing whatever good we can do.
True. So thank you, sir. Thanks for sharing. But the question what we are introspecting right now, as you rightly mentioned, you have definitely achieved many things. But at this moment of your life, what you cannot do, as you mentioned that at your specific age, you cannot do something. So is there any specific thing coming to your mind that you cannot do?
No.
Right. Let's listen from Shanti, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Shanti ji, you can unmute yourself and share your thoughts.
Good morning to all. I feel that as long as we are blaming others, we cannot do anything. We find some way to find out why I can't do it. You want to blame others. Once if you stop blaming, then you can start accomplishing. You're creating what is not there.
Makes sense. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. But is there any specific thing about you, your life, as a Shanti Sambandham you can't do?
Because I think I joined the group 2 days ago. Maybe this is the third day.
Okay.
When I read that
Right.
thing like stop blaming and start living, I realized that I'm blaming for whatever is going on in my life. Then I thought over it, and whatever is happening around me, I'm blaming others. And my entire thought is about blaming. This is because of that person. This is because of that person. Now, today I got this idea when Sukhdeep ji told that what are you accomplishing? I can accomplish only when I stop blaming others and I can see the possibility and I can work on it and I create what I want.
Correct.
This is what I have understood.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Let's listen from Prasad Garu.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, I wish to work for the society, but unfortunately, so far in my resources, I'm able to spend money, but not time. So that's what I could not do because my preoccupation, but definitely I'm planning to spend some time, maybe as you said, weekly, couple of hours like that. That's what my action plan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's listen from Niti ma'am.
Yes, Kulin sir. There are two parts where what I'm getting from this. There are two parts. One is when I look into my immediate life and the extended life around where I am standing today. Yes, I'm being able to accomplish. I am growing. There's a lot more I would like to do, and that is again a positive aspect. But after a lot of introspection, what has come back to me is what I was not able to do in the past. And somewhere, even today, if you ask me, I would not have the courage to do, is I was trying to learn a foreign language for a PhD program, and I needed 2 foreign languages, and I had to have the skill to answer an art history comprehension in the foreign languages to be able to qualify for that PhD program. When I took up the foreign language course, those 2 months, I had a lot of work travel. So I was literally traveling like 20, 22 days a month. So obviously classes were also being missed. But my skill towards, and that is what has just come back to me after, I don't know how many, after about 20 years, this has come back to me, that I couldn't do it then. And today, if you ask me to go in and enroll and do it, I would still have a lot of apprehension. I would probably not be able to do it. So that is what is coming to me.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. And this is what it happens with all of us. Frankly, with me also is happening, and with many people. And the reason I wanted you to introspect on this question or think is basically, I wanted to emphasize that as an energy being or as an infinite being, the most important thing what we do is thinking. And whatsoever thoughts coming to our mind, whether I can do or cannot do, my age or some reasons of becauses, we do create such thoughts. It's not the reality. It's not the fact. It's just we create such thoughts. And if I take you back to the George Bernard Shaw quotation, he says that if you're looking for the circumstances, you can create. And this is what Sukhdeepak sir always say, that being the possibility seeker, you can shift from default mode to create mode, and you can create. Because as an infinite being, we have the infinite potential, we have the infinite knowledge, we have the infinite talent, and is there everything in the universe. It's just a matter of being open and grasping. Though we have not reached to that level, but there are possibilities. That's the reason every morning we have the interaction with Sukhdeepak sir. We keep on learning, we keep on understanding how can we become the better version of ourselves to accomplish more. But the main point, what I wanted to emphasize in this conversation is our thoughts. Everything starts with thoughts. It's, people say that it's like a seed, because thought, whatsoever thoughts we create, it becomes our word. And when it becomes our word, which we keep on talking to self, then we start taking action based on those words. And when we start taking action, we become habituated of that action. And when we become habituated of certain things, as Sukhdeepak sir said today, that either we are the victim of the habit, or we can become the master of our habit, if it is positive or negative whatsoever. So if our habits are negative, then we get the negative result. But if we convert those habits into the positive habits, we can get the better results. So everything starts with thoughts. So we have to be extra careful about what exactly I am thinking. Now, let me take this conversation forward by sharing back the slide. And as Sukhdeepak sir mentioned, the most important resource, what do we have, is time and energy. I prefer energy as first, because whatsoever time we do have, if we manage our energy smartly, we can manage our time smartly. And when we talk about energy, what is that energy? Sir has on many occasions told us how to be attentive and how to manage your attention. And as the quotation says, that where your attention goes, energy flows. Where your focus is there, you can utilize your energy accordingly, or it might go waste. So energy and time are the two most important resources we get every morning when we get up. But unfortunately, we get distracted, we lose our energy, and we don't utilize our time smartly. So if we have to accomplish more, we have to be extra vigilant, extra careful about these two important resources, by thinking that what exactly the thoughts I am curating at this moment, so that I can use my most powerful resource of energy and time effectively. Now, the 7 action plan, the 7 steps, what you can see on the screen, as sir has also discussed before, it is like this. You have to be self-aware, who exactly I am, what exactly my thoughts are, what exactly I am doing, where is my attention at this moment, and then regulating the emotions, because we all are, I say that, emotion beings. We do have our emotion, feelings through which we operate. So we have to be self-aware, who exactly I am, what are my core values, how do I operate, what are my thought process, and then being aware of the emotions, what kind of emotions I'm getting based on some reactions, some triggers, etc. We do have to take care of ourselves. And then if we want to accomplish more, we have to have the clarity of the purpose of our life. What exactly I'm looking for in my life. Once we have the clarity, then we can have the goal settings and goal gettings by having the proper strategic planning for every day. And then if you have so many goals to do, we can prioritize those goals to achieve. And then we can take action every day. Ultimately, action matters. And we all here in this August gathering, we are proud to say that we are possibility seekers. Time to time, maybe we can go back to the default mode, but most of the time we are attentive to be in the create mode by asking the questions, what else is possible? We are basically possibility seekers. And that's what we have to remain every moment with that curiosity. What else is possible? And sir always say that if someone else can do, I can also do. So whosoever done, whatsoever has been done, like George Bernard Shaw, he was a famous playwright, author, and we all here, we have definitely accomplished many things in our life. And if we compare with others, as Mr. Kamath was explaining, if that person can do, I can also do. Just a matter of understanding that what exactly is the process to get it done, and it's just a matter of time. So if we apply the process, if we apply the knowledge, if we take action, we can get it done. But it's our mind, it's our thoughts, what we create limits us. And last but not the least, this is the statement I would like to leave with you all. You will never change your life until you change something you do daily. And this is what Empowering Morning Conversations has changed my thought process, has changed my habit, has changed my way of looking to the world, has changed me shifting from default to create mode. I am proud to say that, and thanks to Sukhdeepak sir and you all, that now I am a possibility seeker. Every moment I look for possibility. What exactly is that? Yes, time to time, we all human beings go back to the default mode, but my comeback time is faster. So the secret of your success is found in your daily traction plan. I said traction because traction is something, the action which you take to accomplish something. Action is just an action. It could be something which might not help you to achieve your accomplished target, but traction is a specified action which takes us forward towards the goal, towards the accomplishment. So we have to be careful about our thought process. We have to be careful about our energy by having the right attention and the focus on the tasks, the activity, whatsoever we have planned to do every day, and the planning of time. As someone said that time mastery is the life mastery. Now, yesterday and day before, I think I was sharing with sir that normally what I do, I plan my day. It starts with 4 a.m. in the morning till 10 or 10:30. So I plan my day, my time with half an hour boxed. So every half an hour, I box that with a specific task, or sometimes it is 1 hour based on the nature of the work. So every morning, I have a list of not only the task, but the time box, what exactly I am going to do between this time to this time, and the activities are boxed in those time. So when I have written, my mind knows that this is what it is, and then accordingly, I take action. And I would recommend you all to do this, because this has helped me to get rid of from distractions. Because if nothing is written, mind says that, okay, nothing is there, you can do this also, you can do that also. But if it is written, mind says that it's already written. Then I am very particular about using my focus and attention and my time based on that. And you can include your activities whatsoever. It's not necessary that you have to take your life so seriously by putting only the serious things. You can time box for your entertainment, meeting with your friends, spending time with family, but it should be very specific. So if you have fixed 1 hour for a specific thing, half an hour to browse website or Insta or WhatsApp, so be specific. The half an hour for this task, 1 hour for this task, and from this time to this time, include everything, but be specific. If you are doing certain things in that specific time, do only that thing. Keep your mobile away, keep everything else away, avoid all the potential distractions. So this is what I do, and I recommend you all, if you can follow that, that would be helpful to manage your time, because time mastery is a life mastery. And when you manage your time, that is the most valuable resource. As Sukhdeepak sir was telling, you can manage your energy. And when you can manage your time and energy with complete attention, the focus, the tasks whatsoever, you have to do it for today, for a week, for the month, for the year, for the years, then we can achieve whatsoever we want to achieve. So thank you so much for your attention. And this is what I wanted to share. And if we have further discussion on this topic, if you want to share your experiences, that will be great. So let's listen from you all.
Kunal sir, can you just share the question slide once again, please?
Sure, ma'am. Just a moment. So the question what I asked to myself is something I will share once again. Just a moment. So give me thumbs up if you can see the screen. Yeah. So are you really happy with what you have achieved in life and work so far? Do you want to accomplish more? Of course, we want to accomplish more. Are there things in life that you have always wanted to do, but never quite got around to? There would be a big list, I believe. For me, there is. Are there opportunities you have not taken yet? If you are open to receive, you will find the opportunities, you will find the possibilities. They're tremendous. But unfortunately, as Shanti ma'am was explaining, we be in the default mode. We just blame, we give reasons why it is not happening, and as I say, the becauses. We have many becauses, the because of this, because of that is not happening. But opportunities are there, possibilities are there, and we do all have the potentials. It's our only thought which stops us. So let me stop this sharing and let's listen from Shanti ji. Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
Sir, how to get out of that default mode?
Well, it's a process, ma'am. It's a journey. And frankly speaking, when I joined Sukhdeepak Malwai, sir, I was in the state of complaining, resisting, blaming, and very long period. I was not even trusting the people around me. Even Sukhdeepak sir, whenever he used to take session, that I used to think, what kind of person he is, what is he talking, etc. And you know, it's a journey, ma'am. It's a process. Because what has happened is in our life, I don't know your age, but I have already crossed 45 years. We got conditioned, we got programmed. Our mind is basically, it's a science of plasticity. It get conditioned in a specific way. And we do have very fixed point of views and the beliefs. And it doesn't go easily because it creates some neural path in the brain. You know, it's brain science, if you know. So all the activities, habitually whatsoever we do, we create a pathway, the neural pathways, and that doesn't go easily. That can be only replaced by doing the new activities, new habits, the new things. And it also depends how powerfully we develop the new habits, and then the new neural path gets created. So it's a journey, it's a process. So I do recommend you to be always in contact with Sukhdeepak sir. Keep on coming every morning to empowering morning conversation. Have discussion, express your thoughts, listen carefully, and implement the tools what sir always give every day. Very powerful tool. Like today itself, he said that the most important resource, time. Normally we take it for granted, but if we start thinking, oh, this is the most powerful resource I have, how can I utilize my time effectively? How can I plan the day? We get benefit. We create new neural path, and old habits of default mode will go away.
Could I ask you one question, personal question?
Yes, ma'am.
How long did that take you to come out of your default mode?
For me, it took almost a year. And still it's there. Time to time, I go back to the default mode of finding reasons, the becauses. But if you be associated with Sukhdeepak sir, and also one-to-one coaching, if you can take with him, it can be faster. But it all depends how committed we are and how much time we are spending on self-improvement. Because believe me, the time, the most important resource whatsoever we have, is the most valuable, and that can be really valuable if we can spend to improve ourselves.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for your patience. So, what else? Sahuji, please. Shairi. But before Shairi, let me ask Sahuji that what is your takeaway from this empowering morning conversations? Because what I have also learned that it is good to attend this kind of conversation, good to watch the videos, good to listen something, good to see the powerful quotations and all. But I make it sure that I do have some takeaways from something, and I do take action to implement. And that's how you can utilize the resources. Otherwise, it just goes, So what is your takeaway, sir?
Sir, most important thing of anything, means any type of new thing, old thing, practice. Okay, sir. Problem is that we are you are telling correct thing, the theory, the quotations, that is I am doing, and continuously I am doing from the day one. But that does not impact more in my life. Okay. So the thing is that the one thing is regular. If you are doing something regularly, in psychology it is telling that if you are doing 21 days one thing regularly, that will be your habit. So whenever you are coming to a particularly EMC, and we are how much it will correct, I don't know, but like-minded people, good things, and we always think about how to improve yourself. We are not going to blame anybody. Let whatever the people are doing, let them do. How to we improve ourselves? How to overcome the situation? How to overcome up to that one limit that you can feel good for yourself. Correct, sir? So for that reason, that is my life, means that is my thinking of EMC. I am coming in this EMC, we have a hope. Correct. We have already crossed, I think, for me, at least 1 year, more than 1 year in EMC, like that. So I am coming here to see, to practice, and to make myself more defined, because if I review myself before 1 year, 2 years, in this particularly in this type of things, how to make yourself, how to manage yourself in this particular situation type. Quietly, I am managing this very well. Up to now, I am thinking that. But how to improve? How can I improve it better in particularly my life? So once I am what I am, my third is that apply yourself first, then you advise. But We have already got it. Means I have already got it. So I can tell the people, you come here, you don't have to do anything. You just listen first. 21 days you listen. There will be a train for you. You cannot think of missing anything. That's my view, sir.
Yeah, correct, sir. Let me share my experience also. When I started this journey of transforming myself, one of my coach had asked one question, which I would like to ask you, Sahuji, that what is the difference between interested and committed?
Yes. Committed, interesting means that is in me. In me, I am thinking to do. Committed means I must do. I commit. I have committed it. Means I have already expressed it to myself, to anybody or whatever. Committed. Committed means one committed to other. So committed means we have to do. Interested means that is my interest. I may do, I may not do.
Correct, sir. So this is what we all have to be committed for self-improvement. If we are not committed, we will not get anything.
Sir, only when you committed, then only there will be a reaction. If you cannot commit yourself, anybody, so some people are telling you commit it. Whatever you can do, you let us see. But once you fail before starting anything is a failure. If we start the work, we are doing it, trying it, but it is not happening. So this is not a failure, sir.
True. What I have
to commit yourself or anybody, commitment is the first thing what you want to do. That is my view.
right, sir. I agree with you. Let's listen from Shanti ji.
Interest comes first. Once you got committed, the interest completely has gone away and it is replaced by involvement. There is no interest, it's only involvement. You're doing it. It's like your interest is just taking the first step.
Converted.
Is the second step. There is no first step at all. You're all automatically, you're in a default mode to walk further. That's it. There is no interest at all. It's complete involvement. You're doing it. The interest has completely gone. It is involvement. That's it.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
There is no one to push you. There is no one to motivate you to do it. You have your self-motivation and you're continuing. There is no one to back you. You don't need anybody to back you. This is my understanding.
Yeah, very true. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's time to close the session, but before we close, let's listen from others also. If you want to share something, Arvind ji, Sanjay ji, Rama sir is also there, Priya, Leena ma'am, Kamal ji, Ashok sir is there, Samina ma'am, Saksham ji is there, Prem ji, Hasina ji. So, Major sir, would like to share something? Please, you can come on camera, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Conversation.
It's a very profound session of around 30 minutes. We have traded 30 very, very precious moments early in the morning of our life to you. And I feel it has been really worth it. You started off with the initial what makes you think that you want to accomplish, what are the daily things that you do, and how the secret of success lies in our daily routine. Most powerful statement, I should say. And you gave a lot of questions for us to contemplate that made me thinking, made my mind racing and my thoughts churning. And slowly we were able to inject the dose of motivation, rather inspiration also, I would say. And how you said you are taken in by the words of one of your coaches, interested versus committed. That tilted the scales in favor of commitment. I thoroughly enjoyed being part of this early morning conversation. After Sudipik sir had left, you have been able to take it to a different level. Thank you, Kunen sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Major Sir. Thank you so much. And I would like to close this session with my shairi, of course. But before that, the takeaway, if you can see my screen, we'll go back to the statement what we had started. The three important words: managing self for accomplishment. So just to summarize, when we talk about managing, it's all about managing your time, managing your energy by being attentive, putting the attention on the tractions, the task, whatsoever you're supposed to do. And there are tools, and Sukhdeepak sir has also given us the tools how to improve your attention. So we know the techniques, how to improve the attention. We know how to manage the attention, and we know who exactly I am, because we all are our own best judge. We know who exactly I am, how I am using my time, what exactly I am thinking, what kind of thoughts I am creating, where is my interest, where is my commitment. So we all know self. So if we know self, and if I have the tools of managing my most important resource, time and energy, we will get whatsoever I want, isn't it? So in simple words, realize the value of time and energy with the intention of using the attention for creating value in your life, for self, for the family, for others, for humanity. Because that's what Sir started the conversation with, that either you are adding value or you are adding cost. Definitely, we all here in this gathering, we are not here just adding cost, we are adding value by becoming possibility seekers. And that's how we can accomplish whatsoever we want to accomplish. So thank you so much for your time and attention. And before I close, शायरी. But कमल जी, आपके पास कोई शायरी है आज?
एक था तो it's more related to time only, so how we are managing time.
Please, Shad.
और ये ऐसा है कि जिंदगी का फलसफा भी अजीब है, दिन गुजरते नहीं और साल गुजर जाते हैं.
वाह, जिंदगी का फलसफा भी अजीब है, दिन गुजरते नहीं और साल गुजर जाते हैं.
हाँ जी,
क्या बात,
ऐसा ही होता है कुछ हमारे साथ भी, सोचते रहते हैं और साल गुजर जाते हैं.
So our attention is somewhere else. वक्त का पता चलता नहीं है, accomplish कुछ होता नहीं है, वैल्यू हम कुछ क्रिएट करते नहीं है. Anyway, so takeaway for all of us is that we do have the power, we do have the potential, we can create value, we can achieve something, we can accomplish many things. तो मैं एक जो शायरी पेश कर रहा हूँ, कामत साहब आपकी तवज्जो चाहूंगा और आप सबों के लिए कि सिर्फ ख्वाहिश से नहीं गिरते फूल झोली में, सिर्फ ख्वाहिश से नहीं गिरते फूल झोली में, वक्त की शाख को मेरे दोस्त हिलाना होगा, वक्त के शाख को मेरे दोस्त हिलाना होगा. कुछ नहीं होगा अंधेरों को बुरा कहने से, कुछ नहीं होगा अंधेरों को बुरा कहने से, अपने हिस्से का दिया खुद जलाना होगा, अपने हिस्से का दिया खुद जलाना होगा. So we have to take action, we have to lit the lamp, and if not, wishes will be wishes, ख्वाहिशें ख्वाहिशें रह जाएंगी, वक्त गुजरता जाएगा, साल गुजरते जाएंगे, हम वहीं के वहीं पड़े. So thank you so much for your time, attention, and have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay blessed, and see you tomorrow with another empowering morning session, conversations with Sukhdeepak Malwai. Take care. Signing it off.
Thank you very much, Kunal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day to all.
Thank you, Kunal.